Hello everyone, my name is Paige and I was diagnosed with uveitis about 3 years ago. I love this uveitis support site just because I can find others that I relate to. As everybody knows who's on this site, that uveitis is really, really rare, and so coming across people that kind of have a full understanding of what we're going through is really hard. So I really want to be able to see people to make it a little more personal. So I really want to start creating videos where I just kind of talk about the things that I'm going through in hopes that it can kind of maybe give somebody some hope or light at the end of the tunnel if you're going through a flare. For example, right now I'm currently flaring. Looking at me and looking at my eyes, you really have no idea. But when I close this eye, everything is really blurry and dark and further away. And thankfully, both eyes aren't flared up right now, but any person just looking at me can't tell that I'm struggling and that I'm going through a medical problem. So I'm currently going through a flare-up. I'm on Humira every single week. I take the injection, the 40 milligrams, and I've been on Humira for about 3 years now. And my body is finally getting used to the medication and it's no longer working to keep the flares under control. So I have started on eye drops, which I have with me. I have this Durezol that I'm taking, and then also this new one that's dorzolamide. This one is to keep my pressure low, and this one is steroids to try to knock out the inflammation. So I started back up on these, and for me, steroid treatment is not something that I can withstand for long periods of time because I have I'm a steroid responder. So putting these into my eyes just causes my ocular pressure to go way high. So this is good for now to kind of nip the flare in the butt, if you will, to try to knock it out. However, they're not really doing much because a lot of my inflammation is in the back of my eye. So the next thing that the doctors are thinking about trying is Remicade infusions. And I don't know about anybody else, and I know there's probably a lot of people on this site who are on Remicade, and I think that it does work and it would be something that I would consider. However, I really want to try a holistic approach before I have to jump to the Remicade infusions, because even when I get angiograms done where they inject the dye, I almost have a panic attack because I don't like needles. I don't like the thought of medicine going throughout my whole body, through my veins. It freaks me out. So before I have to put myself through that every 8 weeks, I'm thinking about trying the AIP, the autoimmune protocol diet. And so I'm starting that Monday. I've kind of made up my mind. The doctor, my rheumatologist, said that he'll support me in whatever I decide to do and that we can see if it will work, but that we just need to keep a close eye on the inflammation and make sure that it's not getting out of control. So I'm going to start that on Monday, and I just kind of want to document my journey for you guys. I see a lot of people always on this site talking about the autoimmune protocol diet, but I don't necessarily hear the success stories, or if it's working, or what you struggle with and how hard is it to stay on the diet, or really anybody. Really, I just want to provide motivation for people. Look, it works, and look, here's what I'm eating to stay on track, and here's easy recipes to try. So I am going to document it. Starting next Monday, I'm going to start creating videos, kind of like what I eat in a day videos, to show you guys, here's what I'm eating, and after a week of being on this diet, this is what it looks like. After 2 weeks of being on the diet, this is what it looks like. And my hope is that after 2 months of being on this, I can stop these drops, if not soon. Sorry, somebody called me. But hopefully I can stop these drops within 2 months, and then maybe slowly start weaning off my Humira injections. So that's really the hope. That's what I want to come of this. I want to just help people. I want to help people like me who feel like they don't have anybody around them necessarily who completely understands. of course, I have my family and my friends and my boyfriend who are all, you know, very supportive of my disease and what I go through. However, they don't know because they don't have it. So you guys do. You guys understand. You guys struggle with it. You guys understand the fear of potentially losing your sight, and that's scary. Or like the fear of having to be on medicine for the rest of your life in order to live normally and be able to see. It's scary. So yeah, I just want to help. So if you guys are excited about this and you really want me to do this, I want to make sure people are gonna buy in and want to watch and things like that. So I'm excited about it. I think that it'll be good. And I'm excited to see where it goes. So if you want to follow along, my YouTube channel is going to be AI, like EYEP, so Autoimmune Protocol, AIP. And that's where I'm going to really upload a bunch of videos. And I'll post, every time I post a video there, I'll make sure to post it on this support site too, so that everybody can watch and follow along. And if you want to jump on the AIP wagon to see if it cures your uveitis or helps treat it, then we can all do it together and maybe make it a little bit easier for one another once we find easy ways to maintain the lifestyle. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll update you next Monday.